Chosen one. Tonight the universe is trembling with a secret it has been waiting to deliver into your life. The air around you feels heavier because destiny is pressing closer, and the unseen currents of energy are stirring with an unstoppable force. You may feel it in your chest like a storm that hasn't yet broken, but the clouds are already gathering and the winds are turning in your favor. Something colossal, something beyond imagination, is moving toward you. A massive transfer, not just of wealth, not just of resources, but of energy, purpose, alignment, and unstoppable breakthrough. October 3rd is not an ordinary date on a calendar. It is an appointed moment, a divine signal written in the hidden patterns of your life. The transfer has already been prepared, and the message is clear. It is about to hit you. Your life has not been random. Every struggle, every betrayal, every delay was a weight that the universe added to your balance, waiting for the day when it would tilt in your favor. And now that day is here. October 3rd is not arriving quietly. It is roaring with purpose, echoing through time like a trumpet announcing victory. Think about how many times you asked why the suffering never made sense. Think about how many nights you stared at the ceiling wondering if the blessings you heard about were real for you. Tonight, I tell you, they are. The blessings are not distant stories, not someone else's miracle. They are coded into your name, carved into your timeline, and rushing into your hands like a flood you cannot stop. You're not here by accident. You've been guided to this exact moment. Right now, before we go any further, declare your place in this transfer. Write your warmest wishes in the comments and seal them with the number 99. Do not hesitate. This is not a casual act. It is a key. The universe responds to symbols, to courage, to declarations. When you release your wish, you unlock the gate for the transfer to arrive fully. And if your spirit woke up while listening, don't scroll away. Like this video. Subscribe now. You belong here. You have been found, and this is your confirmation. Chosen one, let me take you deeper into what is happening. Imagine a vault, ancient, unshakable, sealed for years, that was never accessible to you before. Others tried to rob you. Life tried to deny you. Enemies tried to close the door. But the vault was never theirs. It was waiting. The key was not timing, not luck, not effort alone. The key was endurance, faith, and alignment. That vault is opening now. The lock is turning. The door is breaking wide. And what is inside is not small, not fragile, not temporary. It is massive. It is wealth that multiplies, peace that settles forever, connections that cannot be broken, opportunities that cannot be stolen, health that cannot be shaken, and joy that cannot be dimmed. This transfer is not just money. It is everything you have been stripped of, everything you were denied, everything you were told would never come. The payback is here. On October 3rd, an unseen contract will be honored. A signature you cannot see has already been placed in your name. You have felt forgotten, but you were never overlooked. The waiting was long because the transfer is massive. Small things arrive quickly. Great things take time to build. This is why the delays were brutal. This is why your patience was stretched to breaking. This is why you sometimes doubted if the universe heard you. But now, like a dam collapsing under unstoppable water, everything that was stored up is about to surge into your life. The size of this transfer will shock you. It will not trickle. It will flood. It will not whisper. It will roar. You will look back at this day, October 3rd, as the day your story split into, before and after. The winds are already shifting. The signs are already manifesting. Have you noticed how restless your spirit has been? Have you noticed how, even in silence, something inside you is alert, as if waiting for a signal? That is not imagination. That is preparation. Your body knows, your soul knows, your energy field knows that something is approaching fast. The universe does not hide energy. It leaks before it bursts. And what you are sensing is the leak of a massive shift, proof that the flood is already pressing against the gates. Chosen one, your restlessness is the announcement of what's coming. Do not mistake it for fear. It is the pulse of destiny. It is the rhythm of the transfer. Everything you have been through has been aligned for this one moment. Even your mistakes, even the choices you regret, even the people who walked away. They were not wasted. They were bricks in the path that led you here. On October 3rd, that path will open into a wide field where abundance, clarity, and elevation meet. There is no coincidence in you hearing these words right now. This is not entertainment, it is confirmation. The transfer is real, and it has your name stamped on it. So breathe in deeply. Let this sink in. You are not powerless. You are not forgotten. You are not left behind. A massive transfer is on its way into your life, and it is about to shake everything you thought was permanent. What you thought you lost forever will reappear, stronger. What you thought you missed will return, multiplied. What you thought was dead will rise. The universe is about to show you that it never forgot its promise. October 3rd is not just a date. It is the trigger, the signal, the explosion of blessings. And when it hits, it will not ask permission. It will take over. It will rearrange. It will restore. And it will lift you higher than you thought possible. This is only the beginning. The night is alive with secrets, chosen one, and you are standing on the edge of a revelation that will redefine everything you thought you knew. Imagine the sound of drums echoing in a vast valley, announcing the arrival of something so powerful that even the mountains tremble. That is the rhythm that surrounds your life right now. A massive transfer is thundering toward you, and nothing can stop it. Not envy, not betrayal, not the lies whispered against you, because this moment was not given to them. It was given to you. October 3rd carries your name like a banner across the sky, and when it arrives, it will not ask for permission. It will descend like lightning, sudden and undeniable, striking your life with force. You may have thought that you were being punished for too long. The weight of your trials crushed you, and the silence of heaven made you wonder if you had been forgotten. But what if I told you that the silence was not absence? It was preparation. That every delay was not denial, but the careful construction of a stage big enough for the size of what is coming. You were not delayed because you were unworthy. You were delayed because the magnitude of the transfer demanded a stage larger than what you could see. And now, chosen one, the stage is set. The spotlight is turning. The world around you is about to witness what happens when a divine vault bursts open. This is why your enemies laughed too soon. They thought the silence meant the story was finished. They thought your losses meant you were defeated. They mocked you, not realizing they were mocking themselves, because destiny never gave them the final word. On October 3rd, your enemies will see with their own eyes what the universe has stored for you. They will see the sudden reversal, the shocking overflow, the transfer so large it silences every voice that ever doubted you. They will watch as what was stripped from you is returned with interest, as what they tried to block comes crashing into your life with even greater speed, and they will know you were chosen all along. Listen to me carefully. This transfer is not small. It is not a quiet shift. It is an avalanche, a wave, a storm that consumes everything in its path. That is why your spirit has been restless. That is why your nights have been strange. You were sensing the tremors of a breakthrough, the vibrations of something massive approaching your energy field. The universe never delivers quietly when it is this big. You are stepping into a season where the noise of your blessing will drown out the noise of your critics. The sheer size of what is coming will erase the memory of what was lost. Think of the years behind you, the disappointments, the betrayals, the loneliness. They carved something inside you: strength, depth, clarity. You are not being destroyed. You are being shaped. Every wound was a chisel in the hands of destiny, sculpting you into the exact vessel that could carry this transfer without breaking. Do you understand? If it had come earlier, it would have crushed you. If it had arrived in your weaker days, it would have slipped through your hands. But now you are ready. Now you are strong enough to hold it, wise enough to use it, fierce enough to protect it. The universe never wastes pain, chosen one. It turns pain into preparation. This is why October 3rd is critical. It is the point of activation. Everything that was spoken over your life, everything you whispered in prayer when no one was watching, everything you dared to dream but never told anyone, it is all converging now. The timelines are aligning, the doors are swinging open, the locks are breaking, and the energy that was stored up for you is being transferred into your hands. And it will not come piece by piece. It will come all at once. That is why I call it massive. That is why the word transfer is not an exaggeration, but a warning. Your life is about to change so suddenly, you will need time to catch your breath. You may not believe how quickly things can shift. One day you will wake up struggling, uncertain, heavy. The next day you will wake up and realize that the chains have fallen, the breakthrough has landed, and the path has cleared. That is the speed of October 3rd. It does not crawl, it erupts. It does not whisper, it shouts. When it happens, it will be undeniable. You will not need proof. Your life itself will be proof. And chosen one, this is not only about wealth. Money is part of it, but it is not the whole story. The transfer is holistic. It touches your mind so peace replaces anxiety. It touches your relationships so alignment replaces betrayal. It touches your health So restoration replaces decline. It touches your path, so clarity replaces confusion. The transfer is not only a gift, it is justice. It is the universe balancing the scales, repaying the years that were stolen, redeeming the seasons that were wasted, restoring the joy that was buried. When it hits, it will lift you in every direction. Can you feel it? Even now, as you hear these words, something inside you is stirring. That stirring is not imagination. It is recognition. Your spirit recognizes truth, even before your mind does. This is why your heart is racing, why your chest feels heavy, why your soul feels awake. You are hearing your own prophecy, your own future, your own transfer being described. You are not here for entertainment. You are here for confirmation. October 3rd will be your line in the sand, the day when you no longer question if the universe hears you, the day when you no longer doubt if blessings are real for you, the day when you step into the overflow, not as a guest, but as the rightful owner. You have been prepared for this moment, and when the transfer hits, you will realize why it took so long. You will realize why nothing before worked. You will realize why others walked away, because none of it was random. All of it was aligned to bring you here. So brace yourself, anchor yourself, and open your hands wide, because chosen one, the transfer is not a theory. It is real, it is massive, and it is about to hit your life on October 3rd. This is only the second wave. The energy will grow louder as we move deeper. The night before a revolution always feels strange, chosen one. The sky looks the same. The world looks ordinary, but beneath the surface a tremor builds that no one can stop. That is where you are standing right now, at the edge of the tremor. October 3rd is not a day that will knock gently. It is a day that will kick the door open. You are on the brink of a surge so powerful that even your memories will feel lighter after it hits. You may be sitting quietly, watching this video, thinking your life is just continuing as usual. But it isn't. You're sitting in the center of an unseen countdown. And when the numbers reach 0, your reality will shift. This is why your intuition has been louder. This is why strange signs have followed you, why conversations feel different, why the atmosphere around you seems to hum like an electric wire. You are not imagining it. You are inside the buildup of a transfer so massive it sends signals before it arrives. When lightning is about to strike, the air changes first. When a wave is about to crash, the water draws back before it explodes forward. That is what you are feeling now, the draw back before the surge. You're in the inhale of destiny, and October 3rd is the exhale. This transfer is not only about material things, it is about identity. You have carried an old version of yourself like an ill-fitting coat, patching it, repairing it, pretending it still fits. But the person who needed to survive, to hide, to endure, is no longer who you are. On October 3rd, you will step out of that old version and into the identity that was waiting for you all along. The transfer will not only bring you what you asked for, it will reveal who you really are. And when you see yourself clearly, everything else will align. Many people misunderstand transfer. They think it is just a deposit. They think it is only about receiving. But a true massive transfer is a transformation. It shifts the room when you walk in. It rearranges your relationships, your habits, your mindset. It changes how you speak, how you think, how you see. It is not just a blessing, it is a rebirth. That is why you have felt so uncomfortable lately. That is why the old environments feel too small. The old conversations feel heavy. The old places feel strange. You are already outgrowing them. You are being prepared to inhabit the larger space that your transfer will open. When October 3rd hits, doors you didn't even know existed will swing open. People you have not yet met will be drawn to you. Opportunities you didn't even dare to imagine will unfold like a map in your hands. This is not hype. This is the pattern of massive transfer. It is not only an event, it is a network. Once it lands, it spreads, touching every part of your life. Like fire, it ignites everything it touches. Like light, it exposes what was hidden. Like water, it fills every empty space. And chosen one, there is a reason you're hearing this now. Destiny always sends a messenger before the moment. This is your messenger. These words are your sign. You are not being prepared for disappointment. You are being prepared for overflow. That is why your soul is restless. It is sensing the arrival. That is why your dreams have been vivid. It is showing you glimpses. That is why you feel both nervous and excited. It is the vibration of a breakthrough. Don't suppress it. Recognize it. Accept it. Align with it. This massive transfer will also demand courage. When it comes, it will require you to step forward boldly, to claim what is yours without apology. It will not be a time for shrinking back, for doubting, for playing small. You have been conditioned to think you must beg for scraps, but this transfer will teach you that you are heir to abundance, not a visitor. October 3rd is not a test you can fail. It is a stage you must step onto. Walk onto it with your head high. Think about what you have survived. The storms that tried to break you, the nights you cried silently, the voices that told you to quit. All of it was not wasted. It has forged you into a vessel strong enough to carry a blessing this large. Some people receive big things and they collapse under the weight. Not you. You are built for this. You are ready for this. You are standing on the threshold of something you won't have to chase. It will chase you. In this moment, as you hear these words, a subtle shift is already happening. Your energy is rising. Your alignment is locking in. The old residue is falling off. This is what preparation feels like. You are stepping into a moment where everything changes at once. This is the power of a massive transfer. It does not knock politely. It breaks in like dawn breaking the horizon. It invades like spring flooding a dry river. It erupts like a volcano hidden under quiet earth. So, prepare your mind. Prepare your heart. Prepare your hands. The transfer is coming. It will require you to hold more, to think bigger, to act boldly. It will not feel like a gift. It will feel like an awakening. You will look at your life and realize you have crossed an invisible line into a new reality. October 3rd is not just a date, it is your activation. The countdown has already started. The pulse is already quickening. You are already on the wave. When it hits, there will be no mistaking it. Your life will split into two stories, before the transfer and after the transfer. And everything after will be bigger, brighter, bolder. This is only the third surge of the message. The next part will go even deeper, lifting you into the emotional peak of what is coming. The air is thick tonight, chosen one, as if the universe itself is holding its breath before unleashing what has been waiting for you. Imagine a stage hidden behind heavy curtains. For years, those curtains stayed closed while you wondered if your role would ever come. You saw others shine, you heard others celebrated, and you stayed in the shadows, questioning if your turn would ever arrive. October 3rd is the day the curtain tears open. The lights will blind the room, and you will step forward, not as a background figure, not as someone forgotten, but as the central force of your own destiny. The transfer is not a theory. It is imminent, and it is massive. You must understand this truth. What is coming cannot be blocked. No force, no enemy, no delay has the power to stop what has already been written. It was not promised to someone else. It was marked for you. Even the detours you took, even the mistakes you made, have been woven into this moment. October 3rd is not just about receiving, it is about revealing. It will reveal the strength you built while waiting, the depth you earned while hurting, and the clarity you gained while searching. This is why your season of lack was long, because the transfer is not just about wealth, it is about wholeness. You will feel it when it hits, a sudden clarity, a sudden release, a sudden sense that everything you carried on your back has been lifted. It will not trickle in slowly. It will crash into your life like a wave you cannot outrun. One day, ordinary. The next day, undeniable. That is how fast the universe works when the appointed moment arrives. And October 3rd is your appointed moment. So prepare yourself, chosen one. Prepare your heart to expand. Prepare your hands to hold. Prepare your soul to rise. This is not the time to shrink, to doubt, to hesitate. This is the time to declare boldly, I am ready. I am aligned. I am chosen. Because when the transfer hits, the only thing you will need to do is receive. This is not the finale yet. The final surge is coming, the most powerful, dramatic, and emotional closing that will leave no doubt. Chosen one, the moment you have been waiting for, is not in the distance anymore. It is here, pressing against the edges of your life like a tidal wave about to break. October 3rd will not pass by quietly. It will stamp itself into your story forever. Imagine standing in the middle of a silent field when suddenly the ground shakes, the sky splits, and light pours down. That is the feeling of what is coming. You will not mistake it. You will not question it. You will know it the moment it arrives, because the weight of your waiting will vanish in an instant. This massive transfer is not only about wealth, it is about justice. Every tear you cried alone, every betrayal you endured silently, every opportunity stolen from you, every door slammed in your face, every night you whispered to the heavens, asking if you had been forgotten. October 3rd is the answer. It is not just blessing, it is repayment. It is the universe balancing the scales, returning everything that was stripped from you, multiplied beyond measure. And when it comes, it will silence every voice that ever doubted you. You will feel the energy crash into your spirit first, before it manifests in your hands. That sudden peace, that sudden clarity, that sudden surge of hope, that is the universe's way of telling you, it has begun. And then the outer signs will follow. The unexpected phone call, the sudden opportunity, the connection you could not have planned, the money that arrives from nowhere, the door you thought was permanently locked swinging wide. This is how transfers move. Inside first, outside second, but once they start, they don't stop. On October 3rd, your story splits into two, before and after. Before was heavy, confusing, filled with questions. After will be light, clear, overflowing with answers. Before you were waiting, after you are living, before you were surviving, after you are thriving. This is not exaggeration. This is destiny. And destiny does not arrive politely. It crashes in, it rearranges, it transforms. So, chosen one, hold your head high. Walk boldly into this moment. Do not apologize for the size of what is coming. Do not shrink back because others cannot understand. The transfer is not for them. It is for you. And the universe does not deliver half measures. When it decides to bless, it blesses completely. When it decides to elevate, it elevates beyond recognition. When it decides to transfer, it transfers more than you could have asked for. That is the scale of what you are about to experience. October 3rd is your appointment with destiny. It is the day the vaults of heaven open and pour into your life. It is the day your enemies are silenced, your doubts are erased, and your heart finally understands why the wait was so long. It will come suddenly, like lightning. It will strike undeniably, like thunder, and it will remain permanently, like the sunrise. This is the closing of one chapter and the opening of another. Step forward without fear. Open your hands. Open your heart. And say these words silently to yourself. I am ready. I receive. The transfer is mine. Because the universe has already signed your name on this moment. And nothing, no enemy, no obstacle, no delay can take it away. Chosen one, this is not the end. This is your beginning. October 3rd is the trigger, but the overflow will follow you long after. This is the day that proves you were never forgotten, never abandoned, never invisible. This is the day that shows you you were chosen all along,